Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how Black Ops 6 content has been awful so far this year. I'm going to be talking about kind of everything that's been going on with Black Ops 6 when it comes to content. We're going to talk about events, things like weekly challenges, game modes, everything when it comes to Black Ops 6 content, and how so far it has been pretty awful and pretty boring, and it's not a topic that I think many people are talking about and kind of needs discussing, because I feel like this year, compared to last year, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare Black Ops 6 to MW3 last year when it came to events, tasks, game modes, etc. Just the fun aspect that was being brought to the game last year in MW3 with what Sledgehammer was doing to keep the game alive and fresh every week hasn't been brought over into Black Ops 6 so far. I feel like Black Ops 6 has become stale in the factor of events that have been able to, that have come to the game so far. The ability to do things in this game like challenges and stuff have kind of been lacking a little bit compared to MW3 last year. So we'll talk about that. So we'll start off with, of course, the big one, which was the new event right now, the Archie's Festival Frenzy event, which has been a bit of a disaster, okay? And I think that's kind of added to this stale feeling of the game at the moment, that there doesn't seem to be something to log on and do. I know, obviously, most people have done their camo grinds for zombies, for multiplayer, etc., maybe even Warzone. But the actual events in the game itself and weekly challenges and stuff, which really don't mean anything. Like, the weekly challenges are just XP, the daily challenges that are just XP, There's nothing rewarding to them. There's no armory, unlock system this year compared to last year, which was quite useful. Like, the armory unlock system made the game a bit more fresh, gave MW3 a little bit of life to it. You had stuff to unlock. This year, nothing of the sort, really. We've got this Archie's Frenzy event, which has kind of been spoiled by this issue, which was some people did get everything basically as soon as the event dropped, right? I wasn't one of those lucky people that did get this glitch where you were able to unlock everything instantly. So I am still working on that, trying to get the sniper, etc., and all the rewards and stuff. But it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the event, which if you guys didn't know, all players will get all the rewards from the Archie's Frenzy event in Black Ops 6 and Warzone when the event ends, regardless of how far you've progressed it. So at the moment, this event means absolutely nothing. You don't have to complete it. You don't have to do anything. You're going to get the stuff, but right now, the only thing that sucks is that there are some people who have got all the unlocks now, so they've got the new sniper to use in that, and some of us don't. So some of us are most likely going to be waiting. And on top of the actual event itself, like, even if it wasn't glitched and bugged the way it is, where everyone had stuff unlocked, the event kind of sucks, right? It takes far too long to get these Archie pieces that you're supposed to be picking up, and that it's really difficult to go about in multiplayer and actually pick them up as well. I'm also pretty sure every time you play, like, whatever game mode, whether it's zombies or TDM, etc., you are limited on how many you can get. You can't just collect an infinite amount. Like, you can't go and get 60 Archie pieces in one game and, progress it quicker. You only get limited to like 5 or 6 or something, and then once that game's over, you can only get another 5 and 6. So it's just a very tedious and just really awful event, to be honest. And I think it's adding to the current situation in Black Ops 6 of just that little bit of a stale factor, at the moment, which I think is also adding to people leaving Black Ops 6 at the moment and sort of abandoning the game. Obviously, the bigger issues are like the cheating and stuff that's going on, and other aspects like SPMM and stuff, but we're not going to talk about this today. We've talked about this enough on the channel, but those are obviously factors too. But I do think the content in Black Ops 6 has sucked a little bit. As far as maps as well, like, we got Hacienda, which was a brand new map to the game that had a 24/7 playlist and is now basically gone. And you guys let me know down below whether or not you would agree or disagree, but I've barely played the map since. Ever since the map, left its 24/7 playlist, I've rarely played Hacienda. So it's like, what's the point even the mapping being in the game when you hardly get a chance to play it, because it doesn't even appear in the map votes or map pool, etc. We've, of course, got Nuketown Holiday 24/7, which is a playlist that most people enjoy, but it's very generic, very boring. Every Call of Duty does it. Whatever the smallest map in the game that everyone enjoys typically is getting a 24/7 playlist. There's a Stakeout 24/7 playlist, which is mainly for people to do camos and stuff. No one really enjoys Stakeout 24/7, I don't think. It's just more useful for camos, etc. You got Infectious Holiday, which is just, again, a Christmas version of Infected. You've got Ransack, which, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what it's about. I haven't played it at all, but it's a mode where you loot and deposit cookies to win. And then Prop Hunt, which is nice. I like Prop Hunt. I played it a little bit, but again, for me, it just got a little bit boring and I didn't play it much anymore. So I think that's kind of been the issue with Black Ops 6 so far. It's just been a constant cycle of not many cool events coming to the game, nothing really exciting to play and do. There's no, there's no weekly challenges. Like, MW3 did such a good thing with, weekly challenges. What happened every week was, or I believe even every day or something, there were challenges to unlock, and you get camos, you get weapon blueprints, you get those what do you call it, those special attachments that can change the aspect of a gun. Obviously, there is in this new event I believe an attachment that changes your gun into like a 3-round burst. That's cool, but it's so limited. Like, we were getting this like every week or something in MW3, whereas we seem to be getting it once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks in Black Ops 6. It seems to be taking a long time to even get these like special 3-round burst attachments, or attachments that change the aspect of a gun and make it completely different to what the base version. Whereas in MW3, we were getting this thing like new weapons essentially every single week, every single day. It felt like camos as well. Like I said, where have the camos been in this game? Have we had any camos, like besides like rank play where you get to like a certain rank or whatever and you get a camo or whatever? We haven't had anything with camos. So I feel like this game has been lacking and has been severely underperforming compared to MW3 when it comes to content. Now, there is some good news in the upcoming, which is, of course, there is going to be a new event coming soon, which you guys, if you didn't know, there is a crossover event between the Squid Games and Black Ops 6. So Squid Games is obviously this popular Netflix series, etc., about, like, you know, people trying to, the green light, red light thing, whatever. I didn't really watch it myself, but it's quite popular. But it's going to be a new event for us. It's going to introduce new operators, weapon blueprints, limited time modes, and more on January 3rd. So we've got stuff coming to the game soon. But this needs to knock it out the park, because Black Ops 6 is starting to, you know, take a little bit of a hit right now. You know, the SPMM, the cheating, there's a lot of issues that people are not liking in the game. And I think the dry content is not helping with that too. So we need to be seeing some really good content come from this. I want to see some events that rival what Sledgehammer did with MW3. What Sledgehammer did with MW3 when it came to content, events, etc. Like, we saw something with the Boys thing, for instance. There was a event going on titled The Boys, and you had like superhero powers and stuff like that. That was so cool, and I actually played them because they were really cool, and they made challenges for those modes, you know, and that helped you get camos, that helped you get weapon blueprints, attachments that change the way guns work. We need that in Black Ops 6. We need something fresh to keep the game fresh every week, every day, etc. Otherwise, it's just a tedious grind of coming on, hoping the SPMM doesn't kick you in the ass, and you know, you can play a few lobbies before it does kick you in the ass, and then log off for the day. I want content. I want things to play. I want things to do, and Black Ops 6 is not giving it right now, and treyarch is failing on this, right? This is one thing I can say. Like, as much as I made a video saying that treyarch isn't to blame for some things with Black Ops 6, like the cheating, the SPMM, I do think that's more Activision's issues, you know, and them causing those issues more than anything. But the content is 100% on treyarch. Like, they need to be making good content, and I think they're really lacking this year. You know, I don't care about what store bundles. Like, if this new event just turns out to be something where we get weapon operators and you have to buy them through the store, and the blueprints they're talking about are also going to be stuff you have to buy through the store, then I don't care. Like, I don't want to buy stuff from the store. I'm not someone who buys stuff religiously from the store. I have tons of COD points, you know, from playing all these seasons over the last God knows how many years, since MW 2019. I've got like 12,000 COD points. Never bought a store bundle since. I just haven't bought one. And I don't care for that content. I want free content. I want something to log on and play for. I want daily challenges. I want weekly challenges. Not just for XP. I want camos. I want weapon blueprints. I want an operator. I want some really cool things to come to the game to make the game fun. And then also that map. So we need more map updates and stuff. Not just season, half season, half season. We need more content in this game. Otherwise, I'm fed up of playing Babylon like 24/7, you know. It's getting a little bit stale on Black Ops 6. So I want to know, do you guys agree? Do you think Black Ops 6 is getting a little bit stale when it comes to content? Do you think that is also causing the issues that Black Ops 6 has with people leaving the game, etc.? I'm interested to know. Let me know down below what you think. But for me, I think the game's lacking. The one for me more than anything is the camos. Like, where are the camos? Where are the cool moving, you know, animated camos for doing like different challenges? Even if it was something like win 50 games or something, give me something to grind for. But you guys let me know down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.